Shop talk, shayat, shayat, shady up, shayat, day, shaya, shayat up, shop tie, shady up, shop talk.
Big Key, love your man, come on. Let's go. Listen, I can win a song.
I can do it.
I can reach my goal.
I can do that too.
I can keep the victory.
I can do it.
Yeah, 'cause the oil of God is on me.
I
What's going on, y'all? It is your man Dito. What is going on? I am already hyped and ready to go. It is another day's journey, and I am super duper glad about it. And I know you're probably saying, "What am I tuned into?" You already know what it is, children. It is Shop Talk. It's everyone's favorite show right here on everyone's favorite network. And you know what it is, y'all. It is freedomradio.com. Want to welcome those of you who are watching us on uh, Facebook. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that whole thing in a few moments. But those of you watching us on Facebook, hey, glad to have you hanging out with us. Those of you watching us on YouTube, welcome as well. As well as those who might be listening or watching us or listening to us audibly through freedomradio.com or the Freedom Radio app, whomsoever you might be, however you are streaming or listening to us, we want to say thank you and welcome to today's show. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but if you didn't know, my name is Demetrius Tollfree. It literally said so right there. I'm out here in Freedom Radio Studio A out in Oakland, California. Yay, yay. And for the next however long we be here, it's going to be going completely DOWN down. Now, you know what you got to do before we get into today's show. You've got to be able to do me a favor. You got to get hold on. Before I jump into this, I'm getting ready to do all of this for you, Cambria. So before I get to all of this, you know what you got to do. You gotta get on the phone. You gotta call, text, tweet, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, Marco Polo. You might even want to TikTok. But tell your mama them, Ray Ray, Shay Shay, Day Day, Delicious them, Nut Nut them, Pojo them. Let them all know that we are live and we are streaming right here on your favorite network. And you already know what it is, children. It is freedomradio.com. For those of you hanging out with us and this is your first time, welcome. You're probably saying, what did I tune into? Well, let me help you. Let me remind you that Shop Talk, for real, y'all, it's that good barber shop, that beauty shop, that coffee shop, that nail shop, that ikananache, that donut shop talk. I feel Krispy Kreme in my spirit right now. It's that kind of talk, where literally no person and no subject is off limits. I am excited to be here and I've got some great stuff to talk about. But before we get into any of that, let's give some early morning shout outs to some people hanging out with us. And we already have the homie Dee Felder in the building saying happy Wednesday. Of course, we've got my guy, me. We got Dito in the building as well. We've got the young homie Tracy J. Wilson also in the virtual building. My homie, my good friend, Kirsten Williams. What's up, Kirsten? Glad to have you hanging out with us today as well. Shout out to Deborah Shirley Piggies, who is hanging out with us, of course. And what kind of show would we have if we did not have Cambria Mayfield, who is one of the people who watches us and hangs out with us on YouTube? Glad to have you hanging out with us as well. My first cousin, Linnell Johnigan, out in Hayward, California. What's up, man? Not sure if I'm going to see you on Friday or not, but glad to have you hanging out with us today. Shout out to my friend and my homie up in Sacramento, Azizi Lord, in the virtual building. What is going on? Wait a minute, hold on. Ashlyn, how you typing in the chat and I don't see you in the backyard? What's up, sis? Holla at your homie. But anyway, glad to have Ashlyn Cole. She should be joining us very soon. But glad to have her hanging out with us. Yes, Dee Felder, don't get me going. Ikananache. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And I start thinking about the goodness of Krispy Kreme. Thank you. And all that it has done for me. Well, I feel something bubbling up in my shando. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me hush my mouth. Anyway, shout out to my neighbor and one of the constituents from my church. I see that profile picture of Gay and it looks familiar. I think I took that. Anyway, glad to have Gay Harris hanging out in the virtual building. My dude, Tooketh, Doc Rock. Took is in the building as well. My homie, Lori Fairley Green. We've been friends, Lord have mercy, 30 plus years, and glad to have her hanging out with us. Wait a minute. Everybody stop the press. My friend, my homie, singer extraordinaire, Olivia Williams in the virtual building, and she has the Econo no shade because she says, "Good morning. Was thinking of donuts this morning." Listen, don't let the mere fear of the calories throw you off. If you feel Krispy Kreme in your shondo, thank you, Lord Jesus. Don't let it throw you off. Do what you got to do. Get up, run, scurry, move expeditiously, and be able to fight the fear of going out into this COVID land. But go out and get your donuts. Get you some Krispy Kreme. Get you an old-fashioned glaze if you want. Get you a lemon field. Thank you. Up Eco. Thank you. I felt something right there. Anyway, nonetheless, I've got some great stuff to talk about. Olivia, welcome to the show. Glad to have you hanging out with us. And listen, I have a lot to talk about and a lot of things that we need to pick up. First of all, if you did not get a chance to watch last week's show, oh my God, last week's show was simply amazing. Of course, it is available on our podcast network. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, simply open up the Purple Podcast app and simply search for Freedom Radio. You'll be able to listen to all of our previously recorded shows, as well as you can subscribe. You can subscribe to the channel, and every time we upload a new episode, which is normally the same day, you'll be able to be one of the first people to know. You can listen to it again. I do it all the time. I re-listen and re-watch our shows all the time, and I crack up and laugh as if I wasn't there when it happened. It's like I laugh at it like it's brand new. Anyway, it is all to the good. Olivia Williams, Ashlyn Cole says Olivia Williams did her good singing at the Joe Douglas concert. I assume that is the Vallejo version. I missed that one, but I will be at the Stockton version of the 10-year concert for Joe Douglas next Saturday in Stockton. I will be there along with some others. If I had the flyer, you know what? I have it somewhere. I'll try to post it before we have gone. Fairfield, excuse me, Ashlyn. Ashlyn's doing a lot of typing for her not to be backstage. Anyway, okay, I got it. Ashlyn, it was in Fairfield, my B.A. and D. All right, before I bring up my first co-host, I want to remind you of one thing. The season is getting ready to change, y'all. And if you have not as of yet gotten your Freedom Radio hoodie, you have time. It's a good time. It's a good season to get your Freedom Radio hoodie. We've got so many great items, and I got to make a new commercial to present to y'all by next week. But season's ready to change. We've got an array of colors of Freedom Radio hoodies. You ought to go and get yours today. Let me post the link, freedomradio.com/shop. And yeah, get yours. Yeah, you can go and get your hoodie. You can get a Freedom Radio t-shirt if you like. We've got Freedom Radio masks. We've got hats. We've got Dee Felder is the first person and the only person to have so far the Freedom Radio Bluetooth charger and speaker. She got that a few weeks ago when she won our Get Fly in July situation. So she made that happen. So anyway, if you have not done so as of yet, I see you, Dee Felder. She says she got hers in blue and gray. I'm not mad at you. I've got black and blue. So you've got pullover if you like a pullover hoodie, or I even have a zip up hoodie for at those different times when I make things happen. Anyway, when you get time, go to freedomradio.com/shop, and you can be able to don your Freedom Radio gear as soon as you can. Anyway, shout out to my dude, Superintendent John Wesley Greathouse III, this brand new Tesla owner. He's got that long money out in Stockton. Brand new Tesla owner, even though he didn't give me a ride yet, but it's all good. What's up to my guy, Pastor Greathouse, man? It is glad to have you hanging out with us. Look like you finally caught us. And he says that he got his. Well, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. Amen. He has his hoodie, and it is all to the good. I'm glad to know that. So listen, if you already have some type of Freedom Radio gear, whether it's a hoodie, t-shirt, hat, mask, whatever it might be. Want you to type in the chat, just like Pastor Greathouse. Type in the chat, got mine. All right, come on. Type in the chat, got mine if you have it, or if you're going to get it, just type in the chat, getting mine. Come on, type in the chat right now. Either you have yours or you're going to type got mine in the chat, or you're getting yours and you're going to type in that getting mine in the chat. Come on, come on. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Again, Ashton says that she's got hers. Okay, she has a t-shirt. I remember that. John Wesley Greathouse again says that he has his. Dee Dee Felder says that she has hers. And okay, Tracy J. Wilson, I see you getting mine. Come on, sis, I see you. Who else is next? Who else is typing in that chat? Come on, let me see what you got. Are you okay, Azizi? I'm going to hold you to it that you're getting yours. I'm going to hold you to it. My dude, Robert Patton, what's up, bro? He is in the virtual building. I got it. Olivia says, getting my Freedom Radio gear soon. Olivia, I'm going to hold you to it. My cousin, Linnell Jonigan, says he's getting mine. Okay, good. I'm looking forward to some new orders this week. I want everybody to have some Freedom Radio gear. Gay Harris says she got mine. I got mine. I don't know if that's good English, but she says she got mine. I know she mentioned she has hers. It's all good. Ashley says I have shirts and a hoodie. Why? Because freedom looks good on you. It's all good. Robert Patton says, I've got some, but he needs some new gear. freedomradio.com/shop. You can get your new gear today. Gay says she's driving. That's why she can't type all that well. It's all good. Listen, let's get ready to bring up our first co-host out in the North Kakalaki, Charlotte to be exact. My homie, and I see you, Pastor Greathouse. He got his coffee mug too. I think you sent me a picture or tagged me in a picture. Send me the picture again because I want to include you in our new commercial. I'm getting ready to create a new commercial this week and would love to have some of your gear. So those of you who have gear, send me a photo, either in your gear or with your gear in hand, whatever. And I want to be able to add you to my new commercial that I'm going to be making happen. You're right. You are right, Dee Dee Felder. I have a if I wouldn't have just dropped it, I can't reach it now. I've been got a hernia. Anyway, I have a Freedom Radio phone case as well. And you know what? I need to go back in and see if we can have it for the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro. Anyway, I was in the middle of saying that I'm bringing up my first co-host out in the North Kakalaki, my homegirl and yours. She messed up the whole show last week. It's her fault. I put it all on her. Out in Charlotte. Let's bring up my homegirl and yours, the incredibly talented and the wonderful singing and just super smart because of her mama and daddy, Yolanda Wild Praise Morant. Morant, what is going on? Great morning or afternoon. How you doing?
It's good.
Can you tell I'm on one? Like I had some coffee. Even
Yeah, you excited, ain't you?
Hey, listen, I'm here to make things happen.
I'm excited.
I don't have time for pain in my body to try to slow me down. I don't have time for this, that, or the other to slow me down. I've got to work the works of him that sent me while it is day. Yes, I got churchy right there. Anyway,
Hey.
what's going on with you?
I'm good. Don't CNN me today. That's gonna be my new thing.
What
I'm
is-
good. Don't CNN me today.
Oh,
I'm
don't
good.
see me today. Oh,
Yeah, that means you put me on the host screen. I like when I see other people talk. It helps me think.
but you know, as we, and I'm gonna use that statement. Don't see any of me today. Don't put me on. I got
Yeah,
you.
seeing other people helps me talk.
This thing called Shop Talk, and as we try to be as competitive with what we do all the time, sometimes it's necessary for me to make you big. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes I got to be big enough to let somebody else be big. How about that?
But see, seeing the interactions of other people helps me think.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind as we move forward.
Yeah. So I like to it helps you, because so people don't know, I work from home, right? I have for quite a long time.
Wow,
You work from home too. We both work from home. So I don't always. Most of my clientele that God's blessed me to have, in truth, some of them I've never met before. I said for real. I work for a pastor in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Pastor Daryl Winston. I did work for Pastor Winston for 8 years before I met him. I had never seen him in person. So most of the people I do work for, I don't always get to engage with them on a face-to-face basis. So it's cool when I get to see other people, the interactions. It makes, the more people talk, this is how my gift actually works. The more people talk, the more I see. So when I hear people talk, the more I'm able to it starts unfolding. So I've recently learned, I'm a creative, and I've recently learned, which I didn't always know, is that words turn into pictures for me. So the more you talk, the more it kind of comes out and develops. You ask me how I'm doing. I'm well, thank you. I woke up this morning. Hey,
Yes.
I'm good.
Mine.
Been on planes and trains. No COVID. Hallelujah.
Yes.
But I also have 800 ideas running through my head.
Well, that's good stuff. So you know what? You know what that makes me think? If you have 800 ideas in your mind, one, we need to extract some of those things out of your head and be able to put them on paper or make something happen to where even more people are being better because of you. But maybe you need to do like my guy, Pastor Greathouse, and go ahead and get your Freedom Radio mug in hand while you got your Freedom Radio hoodie on, and just go outside and get the thinking and start working on things and getting the most out of what you can do. So maybe a hoodie with a mug and being outside will get those ideas out of your head onto the computer and into somebody's life. How about that?
Well, I agree. I am writing them down, but we're feedback. I am writing them down. Oh, is it me? Oh, wait, maybe. Okay.
And then Didi Felder just came in for you. She says, while you're doing all of that, she wants to give a shout out to you, Yolanda Morant. She wants to shout out Love Fetish.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So are we still working on that? We still fleshing out that idea, because I mean, apparently that's an idea and a business that needs to be fleshed out or pushed out further than you're pushing it right now.
Absolutely. So the reality is, I want to do plus size clothing. I just feel more and more. Okay, is it me?
You have headphones on?
I'm on this.
The echo's coming from you, probably because you don't have headphones on.
I never have headphones on. Okay, let's try this.
Okay.
All right. See?
Oh, okay. Sounds like you got to get yourself together because you got some.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this. So the reality is, I want to do. Okay, he's gonna make me stop, and so is Ashley. I mean, this is what happens when the technology world. So he's gonna talk, and I'm gonna go out.
Okay, it's all good. We will come back to Yolanda Morant in just a minute as she deals with her audio. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to retch out. Yes, I did say retch. Out to the city of Hercules, California, to my guy who I always talk about his incredible singing, but I want to go beyond that and go a little bit deeper into that, because he's not just an incredible singer. He's an anointed singer. But not only is he an anointed singer and a great singer, he's a funny guy. He's a guy that always makes me laugh. He's super churchy. Now, y'all think I'm churchy. Ja'Cory Proto is churchy. You understand? And I'll prove it. I tell you what, I'll prove my point. Let's get ready to bring up Ja'Cory, and let's see what churchiness he comes up with today. So let's bring on the incredibly talented and super funny Ja'Cory Proto. What is going on? What's going on, man?
Glory to the Lamb. It's a little early this morning. 9 o'clock came real quick. I forgot to put the trash and the recycle out, so that's why I'm a little late.
It's all good, man. I'm glad to have you hanging out with us, man. You gave us that good St. John Baptist talk this morning, and we're glad to have you hanging out with us, man. What are you working on? Look like, are you working on beads today?
What's funny is I haven't been in my element of t-shirts. I haven't been in my room, so yeah, I got some orders for bracelets.
Hey,
I got tons. I'm sorting through because it's a mess in here. I have so many.
Hold on. Show me the beads again. Show me all the.
Well, this is just some of them.
Wow. Yeah. We need to talk.
But I got every color you can think. I mean, just bags.
Wow.
Tables full. So I'm trying to get myself together because I got somewhere to go.
I ain't mad at you. I'm praying when you get there that you'll see everyone you know. You understand?
Trying to take some people with me. You hear me?
Thank you. Thank you. It's all good. All right, we're going to bring Yolanda Morant back. Let's see. All right, Yolanda, what you got going now? Are you echoing still?
All right, can y'all hear me?
We hear you. Are you echoing on your end?
Nope.
Okay, good. Awesome. Well, you still need help. Anyway, we got a few things to talk about today. Today is going to be one of those things that we just need to get right into it. So, and Olivia Williams.
Is it me?
And
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you how she killed at the Joe Douglas concert on Saturday. Good Jesus of mercy and love. She's carrying like a bucket full of anointing.
absolutely.
Her and her brother and the son. He got up there and took the whole show.
Whose son?
The Pastor Williams.
Really? I haven't seen. I haven't.
Oh, that little boy is, yeah, he's ready to take on the new generation.
Is that right? Okay. Well, it sounds like I need to talk to him and meet him very, very soon, and maybe have him pull up a seat at the Shop Talk table and be able to go from there. Listen, y'all, we've got some things to talk about, and I hate that I missed that event. But again, those of you who are hanging out, I will be at the Stockton Joe Douglas 10-year event next Saturday. I believe that is the 15th. I will be out there having fun with Joe Douglas and the whole entire crew. It's going to be a great time out. And anyway, we've got a lot of things going on. Ja'Cory, I need to get some braces from you, man. I've been supporting everybody else. I need to get some, of course.
Yeah, why not? You know, I love braces. Did you know that? Like, I love shiny things.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you my friend for real, because I'm a shiny man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not mad at it.
I like to shine for Jesus, so you know.
Can I answer your question now, Mr. Tofree?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Love Fetish, the short version is I really want to do a curvy girl line. I just don't want to do what everybody else is doing, which is hard. I want to have clothing. I will give this part of it away or to the people. I want clothing that's really easy to manage. So a girl like me who's busy through the week and then you're traveling on the weekend, you're on the road. It is a headache to have to pull something out the bag and you got iron and you got like maybe in 30 minutes to get dressed and stuff like that. So I just want clothing that's easy, that's cute. You can be in the airport and you can be cute, but it fits because jeans and curvy girls jeans and black girls don't always get along. So I want clothing like that. Clothing, jewelry. I won't give away. I really want the nail polish line because I love nails. So stuff like that. So yes, it's not going away. So you asked me about ideas. You know, there's a really, really large, gigantic idea I have. But I mean, amen. I'm gonna just put it out. I need an investor. And I need somebody who either really likes me or they really like Jesus. Because I want to do something that's going to impact people to a very, very large place. Like it's something that that's never been done, ever. So
and as much as I hear your idea, and I think it's an amazing idea, I wish there was somebody that did that for guys. Because for me, as a big guy and a somewhat tall guy, it is super hard for me to find fashionable clothes.
Really?
Oh my God, super hard because there's only a couple stores that make big and tall clothes, and they are not always fashionable. They, me trying to be fashionable, and this is why I can dress up. Now I can find suits. That's not the problem. Finding suits is not that hard, but it's the other stuff, the fashionable jeans, the trying to find a denim shirt or a nice jean jacket or anything else that's fashionable that's not dress-up clothes. That is hard to find for me. So as much as I love, and definitely please do what you just spoken to the atmosphere. But I need somebody to have that same type of energy and effort for us guys because we like to be fashionable too. Like, now the funny thing is I'm made funny. I'm made real funny. Like according to my wrists, and Ja'Cory, when you make my bracelets, you'll find out I have small wrists. And according to what my doctor says, he is hilarious. Like he needs to be on stage somewhere. My doctor says that according to my wrist measurements, my feet aren't swollen. So I don't, you know, even though I wear a size 13, I don't have big fat feet. I have slender feet. So according to my wrist size, my ankles is small and stuff like that. He says that I should weigh 175 pounds. I laughed so hard that I made my stomach hurt. He had me dying laughing, talking about I should only weigh 175 pounds. I haven't seen 175 pounds since the 6th grade. But according to my measurements, that's what the size I should be. Even though I may never ever see, well, maybe Jacory, maybe with true what am I supposed to be taking? True. Yeah, he muted himself. But anyway, if I ever I plan on losing weight. That part I plan on doing. That's one thing. But I may never see the weight that I'm supposed to be. I ain't never gonna be 175 pounds unless I get a surgery of some sort. So I need somebody to be able to make fashionable clothes for guys. Now you, Yolanda, you remind me in terms of fashion, the way you dress, how wonderful you dress. You remind me you with Michelle Prater. I think you guys are built somewhat similar.
Similar build.
But both
No, it's cool.
yeah, both of you guys dress appropriate for the way that you're made. And again, I try to dress appropriate for the way I'm made. I'm built funny. I have a big stomach but a small chest and thick thighs, but my legs are small. I'm a mess. But aside from all of that, if I could find somebody just like you with the same energy that you have to be able to make some fashionable clothes for men, I think there's a major market for that.
So this is what I want to suggest. I believe, and I was trying to start another day. Okay, let's not go. Whatever we're supposed to talk about today, let's talk about that. We're supposed to talk about technology or COVID or whatever. But this is what I do believe. I do believe this goes with the post I posted today. Today is the 6th day of October. There are 25 days left in this month. Beyonce gets the same amount of days. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Oprah, Tyler Perry, whoever your favorite person is, we all get the same amount of days. So the reality is there is somebody out there who has an idea to start a men's clothing line.
Somebody.
There is somebody, and you've had the idea several times, and your thing probably is it's not going to work. Who's going to buy it? Okay, so this right now is your moment. This is a man who was saying, if the clothing line was available, if it was good, I would purchase it.
Yes.
I think there are a lot of men who sometimes just struggle, so they do the same thing because they don't know what to do.
Right.
So this is this moment. You could be watching this like, I really always want to do that, but I mean, who's going to buy it, or what do I do? And he's telling you, this is what I would do. This is what I would buy.
Yeah.
I think it's available because a lot of times we do see men. Sometimes it's good. And then what I definitely see a lot of times with men, that happens a lot, is thicker men. Which is not bad, okay? Don't beat yourself up. You're a thicker guy. Thicker men, whether you're thick naturally or just because you like a little pasta or whatever, whatnot. Okay, what happens is you tend sometimes we thicker men I see go wrong because they tend to wear clothes that are too tight.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna say this without getting in trouble. They tend to wear clothes that are too tight. Like if your shirt is hugging you, like your boo hugs you, it's too tight, boo. So you need to buy a size up. But what happens is a lot of times we're not conscious of that because we're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, do that. My really a friend back home named Christy, she used to tell me, cut the tag out. Get over you trying to fit into this size. Yolanda, your hips are bigger, your waist is smaller, and me and Michelle Prater, that's my girl, we are built very similar. Michelle's waist, her waist is even smaller than mine. Her waist is like super small, but her hips are curvy, and it's just
but that woman can dress. Yes,
hell off. So you have to find out what works for you.
Absolutely.
And be honest about where you are. And to be just, I just want to encourage you. I believe you, if you really want to lose the weight, you can. I have a homegirl here in Charlotte named Sonia. She has lost well over 100+ pounds, no surgery. She works out consistently. She stays with it. She deals with some, other health issues. And even through all of that, the girl sometimes will come to church. I know she don't get me, but y'all may not know who she is. The girl sometimes will come to church with her workout clothes underneath her dress.
I ain't mad at her.
Because she was like, I'm going to do this no matter what. So my encouragement to you, my friend and boss, You can do
Hmm.
it if you really want to lose the weight. You can. Let me tell you what I've been praying for is that God help me regain my discipline and my love for walking, because I used to walk every day just because there was no reason.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I just like walking. So my encouragement, you can do it.
And
You
can
know-
we, since we right there, shout out Leah Marie? Have you seen her lately?
The words out my mouth. Absolutely.
Ah, come
Isha,
on.
not here, Isha.
Leah
Oh,
Marie, first of all, hold on. Before you tell what she has been doing, let me tell you, I've known Leah Marie since she was young, before she got married her first time. Leah Marie was, oh my God, she was that chick. And so now she is working her way back to being that chick. Leah Marie is my transformation. She's the woman right now. As a matter of fact, I don't know about y'all, but so as we're talking about her, so either I'm going to lose the weight, and then I'm going to throw it back to you, Jacory. So either I'm going to lose the weight, or I'm going to do my own surgery. You understand?
oh my Lord.
I'm
Oh,
ready to
it's going to
start.
take some time.
I'm gonna do my own kind of surgery and cut something, work something out, knit one, purl two, something another, and we're gonna make something happen. This weight has got to go. Something's got to give.
You can do it.
But Jacory, absolutely. Leah Marie has transformed herself. She is doing amazingly.
It can be done. You
It-
don't have to do.
Absolutely.
Listen, I believe it can be done. So I'm saying it to my own self on this live radio. I believe it can be done. I may never be a size 6, so don't hope for that, because I don't want to be that. But I do believe I want to live a long time. Listen, if I can, I may get in trouble for this. Okay, higher calling is not small, but let me tell you, eyes be tired. Okay, I am not 25 anymore. And but let me tell you something, that Kevin Libis be moving. So I want to live for a long time and jump around stage like Shirley Caesar when I'm like 85.
Ooh, who you telling?
Real fast. So the only way you can do that is be healthy. So I believe in you, Demetrius. I believe you can do it.
Absolutely. So here's the thing I want to say, and then we'll jump into what I think is going to be our subject of the day. This is what I love about Shop Talk. We start talking about one thing, and then we never get off of it, and the whole show ends up being about that. It's totally okay. Here's the thing I want to do. I have tried to lose weight. I've gained a couple pounds due to COVID, as many of us have.
As one is
But
have.
I am determined to get down and get beyond where I once was. I think I got on the scale a couple weeks ago, and tears formed in my eyes.
My Lord.
I know that I could do it. So I have my gym membership. I've got my gym clothes on right now. Y'all can't see me, but I got my shorts and my walking shoes on right now because I plan on doing something today. Do something every day that gets you closer to your dream. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. Do something every day that gets you closer to your dream. So my dream is to be cute and fine and sexy again, not just well-dressed and smell good, but I want to be healthy as well. You understand? Because I do know how to dress on Sunday. It's that Monday through Saturday I have issues with. But Sunday, I know how to dress. I got a whole cologne bar in my bathroom up after you take a bath. Let me just stop right
Isha.
there. The cologne works greatest after you have taken a bath. I just want to
Word.
free. I know that somebody's probably gonna text me or email me, and I'll just delete it. But yeah. So anyway, do something every day that gets you closer to your dream. Not just talking about your weight goal dreams, but anything that you're dreaming to be, anything that you're trying to do and make happen. Do something every day that gets you closer to that dream, to that goal, and I promise you, it will be all to the good.
Can I add one more part?
Absolutely, you can.
I was at church Sunday, and the guest, Pastor Benjamin, I'm going to mess up his last name. He said something I thought was so good. I tried to post it this morning, but God told me to wait. Okay, so this is why. He said, mind your own business, mind your own dirt. Like not mind, but like a miner, they mine, they till it, they shaping it. So sometimes what happens is we get focused on what other people are doing that we lose track of what we're supposed to do ourselves. And the reality is, someone told me, Yolanda, you, because this is just the truth. I really struggle with weight loss, not so much weight loss, maybe, but more so like, oh, I feel this way and I feel this way. And remember, Tiana Lemons told me, she said, but Yolanda, there's somebody who wants to be the size you are.
Mm.
right? So sometimes we beat up on ourselves, and we have to be okay with who God created us to be. So the reality is, I'm always going to have hips. There's nothing I can do about that. But I can do something about how I take care of it and how I take care of my body. I just want to encourage somebody, myself, Demetrius, anybody. You first got to be okay with you in your birthday suit in the mirror. When you're okay with that, then you can be okay with the rest. Because what happens sometimes, not saying Demetrius, I'm saying people, sometimes we lose the weight and then a whole nother person shows up. So, I just want to encourage you, while you're going through the process, you got to learn to be okay with where you are right now. Because there's somebody who totally likes who you are right now. And then you go and you lose the weight and you get the surgery and you shaving lips or adding lips and, and noses and stuff. And then you become something else. So what I'm learning to do is be okay with this girl,
Yeah,
the way she is today.
that's good stuff. I
You
like
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I like that. And Didi Felder just chimed in and said we should be more concerned about fat burning than weight loss. The outside may look flawless, but that heart is still out of shape. That's good stuff. I like that. Ashlyn Cole chimed in and says eating accordingly to your blood type is key. And I believe that she talked about that not long ago. And yeah, I agree with you. So eating healthy is always good stuff and something that we all should be thinking to make happen. I see my almost neighbor Karan chiming in saying that this is a good conversation, and it is. I promise you. Let me tell y'all something. What I love about Shop Talk, what I love about these great co-hosts that we have, is that we can start out with a mindset to talk about one thing, but then something else will happen, and we are able to ride that wave of what we are talking about and make things happen. I promise you, this was not our conversation today. I don't even know how we got on this, but this has turned into a great conversation. And yes, Didi Felder, you are right. Water is majorly the key.
Water.
And water, man, listen, that is absolutely the key. So water is the key. 6 small meals. Small is the key. 6 small meals a day is the key. And at least 30 minutes of exercise. That if you want to lose weight, I'm even talking to myself right now. That's really the key. Drinking a bunch of water, eating 6 small meals a day, and doing at least 30 minutes of workout, whether it's cardio, whatever it might be, a day, and you'll see some serious change in your life. Like I said, I have my workout clothes on right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to walk the neighborhood. I don't know if I'm going to drive to the gym, but something is happening today. Is definitely the day that I'm going to make some change happen. So it's all to the good. I see Ashton chiming in, and she says that if you don't know your blood type, ask your doctor, or you can get this kit from Amazon. And she put the link in there to this kit that you can get from Amazon. And if it's on Amazon, I'm sure it's not too expensive for you Amazon kings and queens. Shout out to Sonny Vaughn, my homie, who says keeping a growth mindset is also essential. Sonny, I absolutely agree with you, Didi Felder. And then we're going back to Yolanda. She says maintenance is good too. The scale is a hater. That heifer don't like me. You know what? I cannot. Yolanda, go right ahead.
Oh no, I was just agreeing. That's all. Because we can keep talking.
Most definitely. And Ashton chimes in again, and she says, right, but you can be eating foods that cause inflammation and not know if you don't, and not know if you don't know your blood type. So Ashton is being adamant of saying that you need to know your blood type and be able to eat healthy meals according to your blood type. I think
that thing gonna make you mad. That's all I'm gonna say. That thing gonna make you real mad. Because I'm not supposed to eat chicken. I'm not supposed to eat shrimp. But I was gonna say maybe you need to, because the holidays are coming. So guess what that means? That means it's time to eat. But maybe you need to go on and do that holiday water challenge, because I don't think we was able to really get into it the last time we tried to do it. So we need to think about that and help one another.
Okay, so what's your mindset on that? What are you thinking?
I don't know. We got to get with Ashlyn. She's the best at that type of stuff.
I'm with you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm down to do a water challenge. I don't know how we're gonna make that happen. I could definitely use it because there's
you and me both.
I need to flush smooth out, just flush out my whole system and be able to make things happen. All right, y'all. Listen, the conversation has went from left to right. But let's talk a few minutes about what I thought that we were going to talk about. We've got a few minutes to do that, and it's all good. I'm not mad at how we make the day happen. First of all, everybody has been hitting me up, asking me about this whole Joe Douglas thing. Let me give you a chance to see the flyer and be able to tell you a little bit more about it. So here is the next Joe Douglas event that is happening on October the 16th. I said the 15th. It's actually October the 16th in Stockton, California at Apostolic Tabernacle Church, 2222 Lever Boulevard in Stockton of California. You see the zip code of 95206. I believe it is a free event. However, the VIP tickets are $20, and you can simply go to Joe Douglas Spirit of Praise .ticketlowcity.com. It is on there, and again, you'll be able to see that flyer. It's on here right now. As a matter of fact, let me remove one thing so you can see as much of it as you can. All right, so there again, you can reserve tickets now. It is a free event, but if you want to be VIP or be VIP, you can get your VIP tickets. I think they're $20. Either way, simply go to this website that you see down there, Joe Douglas Spirit of Praise .ticketlowcity.com, and be able to get your tickets. So you see that the great Shalene Huey Booker is on the event. The incredible Lillian Lloyd, y'all know we gonna church. Yours truly, Demetrius Tofree, Yardley Griffin Jr. of Sacramento, California. Crystal Stardust Little will be on the event as well, and a guy that I call my mentor from a distance, Lawrence Keith Matthews, also on the bill, hosted by my little sister by 3 days. She's 3 days younger than me. Renee Winston is going to be in the virtual building. It's going to be a great time out. Again, it is a free event, and you can go to that website that you see down there and get your free tickets. Or if you want to be VIP, you can do that as well. All right, y'all. I want to ask y'all now, just 2 days ago, the world was topsy-turvy. The world felt like it was on its side and had come to a halt, all because Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all had an outage. Probably, from what I read, the biggest outage that they've had since 2008. Many of us who use Facebook didn't really start getting on Facebook till 2009. So the outage that would have happened in 2008 wouldn't have affected us. We were still on MySpace. But this whole thing took the world by storm. Everybody was trying to clean out and find their Twitter information. Everybody wanted to get on Twitter on Monday and just talk about everything that was happening. But Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp was all down on Monday for, I believe, 6 to 7 hours. The little company that I work for, our little call queue was out of pocket. I mean, we had thousands of people calling in thinking that it was an Apple issue that was causing them not to be able to access their Facebook and Instagram. And I really didn't realize how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people use WhatsApp. Those of you who are not familiar, WhatsApp is another communication tool, a chatting type tool, kind of like text message, but it's multi-platform, and most people use it to talk to people in other countries and stuff like that. It's a pretty good app. I don't really use it, but I heard it is an amazing app.
Mhm.
But people around the world, Yolanda and Jacory, was blown away that they could not communicate on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. What do you guys think about the whole thing?
My first thought is, to be honest, I know everybody's gonna be shocked about what I'm about to say. It could have stayed down longer.
That part.
I think we need some reality checks. Now, this is coming from a girl who loves social media. I am not a social media basher. I was on MySpace. I started on Black Planet back in them days, and then MySpace for till people made the big shift or whatever. Now I've been on, of course I'm on a whole bunch of social media sites. I use WhatsApp app to connect, to chat with people I deal with overseas. So just to be honest, I didn't notice it was down at first. I thought it was my phone, and I was like, oh man, but maybe my phone. Then I said, well, maybe it's just having an issue. I noticed it with Instagram first, and I said maybe Instagram is just having a slight issue. No problem. But this is just the truth. I think the older, the more wise you become, the more you just, you deal with life a little differently. So, true, to answer your question, Mr. Tofree, I wish it was still down, actually. Maybe not still down. That's 2 days. That's a long time. And this is coming from a person, I do a lot of work, or I've met a lot of people such as Ja'Cory, people like that. And Tofree, I've met a lot of people. I've formed a lot of relationships through social media. I've gotten a lot of business through social media, but I just think we need the mental break. I think we depend too much on these particular apps to live. Now, again, I want to be clear. I do a lot of business through these sites. I do understand a lot of people have their businesses through these sites. This is how they stay in touch with family and friends. So I'm not saying get rid of it, let it go. I'm just saying I think we need the mental break. Again, when this pastor was talking on Sunday, he said some of us don't even have a whole life. We live our whole lives through other people. And I think we needed that type of break. The other part is on the other side, or the business side, it was a reminder, I hope, to a lot of people, businesses, churches, things of that nature, whatever it is you do, you need a website. So Ms. Tamil Curtis said something at the beginning of the pandemic, that this is actually parked space. It's not your space. It's free. And I was amazed at the amount of people that were complaining, that were mad. I saw on Twitter people were completely going off. I saw
Absolutely.
people yesterday when Mr. Zuckerberg, I said it right,
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
when he commented, he posted, and people were like, "Oh, that." First of all, let me just help y'all. Yes, he was given a phenomenal idea, but he doesn't have to do the idea for free. And sometimes we are extremely ungrateful. So I'm good. While I'm one of billions of people in the world, there are actually over 2 billion people on Facebook. I, Yolanda Quincella Morant, am not going to be ungrateful for something that was given to me for free. So I personally felt like, oh, we could be down a little bit longer. And imagine something massive like that going down. Again, I don't want to go off and go on and on and on, but I mentioned to the team on a chat how I was in a clubhouse room, and somebody kept saying, well, I want to talk to somebody in Facebook. Why would they talk to you? Why would they lose their job? They probably can't even talk about whatever was happening, whatever's going on, whether it be the government, blah, 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 blah. And they kept demanding that somebody come into the room. It was a major room. It was like over 1,000 people in the room. And they kept demanding. And somebody said, well, I know someone that works at Facebook. No. I want to talk to someone who's at work right now. But why would they talk to you?
Right. For what purpose? I mean, to find out why there's an outage? I mean,
Yes.
outages happen. And Leah Marie just put a comment. Let me put this comment up here with what Leah Marie says. She says, it was a cleaning outage. Then there was a whistleblower. There was this big interview on, I believe, 60 Minutes on Sunday that many folks think is the reason why there was an outage on Monday. Leah says it was a cleaning outage. The whistleblower confirmed that the fact that Facebook is deliberately blocking your pages and allowing negative posts to take major platforms. She says algorithms are set against certain racial groups. She says it was deep. And she says that there will be more outages. Very, very interesting. I did not get a chance to see the interview myself, but it was all over every type of social media. I'm telling you, Twitter, I'm shocked that Twitter didn't have an outage, because everybody who's normally on Facebook and Instagram took to Twitter on Monday. And man, it was, oh my goodness. People was tweeting me that I hadn't heard from in years. And responding to my little small tweets. Of course, I don't try to bash or anything like that. I was just saying, hey, welcome to Twitter, for those who who hadn't been on here in a long time, and kind of went from there. It's all good. Listen, Ja'Cory, man, this whole thing really went really crazy. As Yolanda just mentioned, people were affected literally around the world, not just here in the United States, but around the world, because Facebook, as Yolanda mentioned, we have 2 billion, I think almost 3 billion now, users of this free platform. Instagram has really blown up over the last couple of years, but WhatsApp is a real big platform for people to talk from country to country. If they don't have, a lot of people use iMessage. So of course with iMessage, you can conversate as well. But WhatsApp is kind of like the next level of communication, and a lot of people use that. and that was not available, and people were really, really frustrated and mad. I mean, tell me your thoughts on that, man.
Well, my thing is, it showed me that the demand is high. So I said, is this a stunt? So you could come back and be like, oh, $7.95 a month. Because at this point, everybody would probably be like, guess what? Give me the whole year subscription.
Yeah.
So excuse me. I kept playing with my phone. I said, I'm trying to watch one of these holy videos,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't do nothing. So I have a problem with Instagram right now, because the thing is, I still have not got a message back.
Yeah.
I've sent about 25 to 50 that my page was hacked, and y'all haven't said bleep, bloop, or nothing. So my thing is, maybe they do need to charge so they could do some better security of the falsified things that do, peekaboo through there. So
Yeah.
y'all just wait, because they're gonna be putting it up in a minute.
Well, I'm like Ashlyn. Ashlyn just posted. She says the day was no different for me, and it wasn't any different for me either. She says I don't stay on social media very often. She says that she normally posts and bounce. I'm the same way. I'll make a post on Facebook, and I actually log out of Facebook. I don't even stay on Facebook all day like that. I'll log in periodically throughout the day and then log off. Same thing with Instagram. I've turned my notifications off on Instagram, and I'll look at it when I get a chance and make things happen. We got to break out in, I believe, Atlanta, Georgia. Demetrius Hunter, I think, is on his lunch or something like that. What is going on, man? Welcome to the show. Hopefully all is well with you. We're in the middle of this conversation of talking about the social media letdown or outage on this past Monday and how it affected people around the country.
Oh wow. I didn't even know social media had an outage. So that shows you how much I be on. A lot of times I go on and I post and I'm gone.
Yeah.
But as far as outages, the only thing I've really been paying attention to actually is my Instagram account, especially since Mama Nona and Chakori's accounts was hacked or something was going on. Chakori was talking about. I was like, well, let me pay attention to mine, because I'm just a little mini me compared to them. Jeez. And so that's really more so what I've been on Facebook. I'm kind of on and off, so I really don't pay attention as much to everything on Facebook, unless it's really some good tea. Then I'll make sometimes just comment just to keep up with the post.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't even know. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as you're on here talking, I don't know if you saw this comment, but look who just sent you a comment.
Oh, Olivia.
Yep.
Hey.
Hang out with us. Post tearing up Fairfield over the weekend, post cutting up and having people Ikananache all over the
Yeah.
place. Olivia Williams in the virtual building with us today. Glad to have her hanging out. Tracy J. Wilson says, what's up to you as well? And now Leah Marie says a great comment. We're almost out of time, but let me put this comment up. Leah Marie says that it affected her greatly, the outage, talking about Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. She says it affected her greatly because she lost a good amount of money. She says 5 hours hurt. Monetizing is a huge part of her business. And she was unable to make it happen. Shout out to India Little. What is up, India? Glad to have
you got India Little on here today?
Yeah, we got big hitters hanging
And
out.
Olivia, okay. Y'all got the hitters in the building today.
Yeah, we got big hitters. Listen, I'm looking up at the clock, y'all. I know we didn't cover everything that we normally do. We didn't get a chance to do birthdays and all those great things. But those of you, if you had a birthday during this time, during this week, we want you to have a happy birthday. If you had an anniversary, me and Allegra had our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, happy belated anniversary to y'all.
21 years of marriage. We've been together for 27. And we went out and
It
had.
seems like y'all been together longer than that. Jeez.
I know.
I think I was 13 going to musicals, and you were like, I'm
Well,
40
over half
something
my
now.
life has been holding the hand.
Yeah.
It's in the cheek of Allegra Tofree, and I do it with great, great joy. Listen, y'all, it's time for us to get ready to get out of here. But before we go, Demetrius, give us a closing comment. Final thoughts, sir.
May the grace of God rest, rule, and abide, both now and forever. Remember to love on somebody that needs to, you never know who needs to be loved.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Yolanda Morant, any closing comments, final thoughts? I'm going to CNN you, but closing comments, final thoughts.
You have 25 days. Jesus doesn't drop money out the sky. So that's not how it works. He's all powerful. He's all knowing. He's all seeing. He's everywhere at the same time. You have to do the work. If you want to be better, you got to do the work. Beyonce gets the same amount of days as you. That's it. She doesn't get anything more special.
That's good.
I like. You want it, you're gonna have to go get it. Weight loss, new business, new man, new stuff, new mind, new heart. You got to go get it.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Jacory, closing comments, final thoughts.
You know what I'll say is you're only on this earth for a limited time. So, be wise in that time and start writing your obituary. So when it's time for you to leave here, it's not hard for your neighbor.
Whoa, I hear you. On that. That's good stuff. I'm not mad at it, man. Let's, you know what? That's good enough closing comment for me. I was looking for a particular song. Let me see if I even have it in my library. And my library is acting like it's, that's the thing about computers. It'll do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. And I don't have the song. It's all good. Anyway, y'all, it's time for us to get ready to go. Thank you to Emetrius, Yolanda, and Jacory, as well as all of you who've been hanging out with us today. Until the next time on this same. Okay.
Hey everyone, this is your guy Pacho Romero from Shop Talk, here to let you in on a little secret. I know that you're already
hanging out with us anyway. Until the next time on this same Shop Talk network at this same Shop Talk time, I do have a good message on our way out the door that whatever's going on in your life, I promise you can make it. Holla.
Going through a storm and you feel like you can take no more. Wanna give up, you can't go